Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
There's the whistle.
There's Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Eric Garcia. And here's Raphinha. Balde. Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Raphinha plays it short. Turns and goes back. De Jong spread out to the left. Eric Garcia. Raphinha goes short. Aimed in towards the centre. Well, it's got out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Howson is there, and he can get that clear. Eric Garcia. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they've got rid. Koundé, gently done. Raphinha, oh, good spread. Now it's Raphinha. Raphinha! Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. Raphinha, cross to the back post. Cleared away. And it's De Jong. And here's Rashford. Hit into the middle. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That has been knocked clear. That's a throw. De Jong. Balde. And he's picked it up out wide. And that was very necessary. pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, smashing header! And he's there to get it away. Eric Garcia. Here's Ferran Torres. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kubasi. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Succumbs to the pressure. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Eric Garcia. And it's Bellingham. Kubasi. Koundé. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. Rashford is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Bellingham. Camavinga. Ferran Torres. Raphinha. De Jong played out towards the right wing. Yamal. He's got away. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Played out to the right. And it's Valverde. Goulet. Valverde. He can run onto that. Goulet. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Now it's Ferran Torres. That looks a cracking ball. And the counter is on. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia. Mbappe is the guilty party there. Eder Militao getting this one clear. Eric Garcia. And it's De Jong. Ferran Torres! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior. Barcelona playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Mbappe, out to the right. Bellingham. And here's Güler. Camavinga, over to the left. Oh, it's come loose. Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Tries a deft little ball. Oh, it's just a little long. Militao, aim forwards. Valverde. Bellingham. Koundé. And it's played forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Militao. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Bellingham. And it's Camavinga. And that's aimed into the middle. Big chance, corner. Martin clears it away. And he welcomes it in. Nicely intercepted. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Rashford. Mbappe, laid out towards the right wing. And here's Goulet. Lovely bit of skill. Goulet looking to run onto it. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Kubasi. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Valverde. Bellingham. Goulet laid out to the left flank. Camavinga. Chouameni. Ball is over the line. Played into the middle. Martin with the clearance. Raphinha. Rashford. Balde. De Jong. Raphinha. Balde. And here's Rashford. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Mbappe. such a clever touch. Raphinha played into space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Chance to play it in. Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Rashford. Balde. What a throw in. Balde. And here's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. Howson shifted upfield. De Jong. Martin. Kubasi. Martin forwards and with intent. Searching pass he's played there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Balde. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. That's really well manoeuvred. Balde. And it's Rashford. Camavinga. Goulet shifted upfield. Bellingham. Goulet. Valverde. And here's Goulet. Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Defending of the desperate variety. Rashford. And they can counter here. And it's Balde. And here's Rashford. Eder Militao. Valverde. And he goes cross-field. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Eric Garcia. And here's Yamal. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? Crossed in again. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a throw-in. And it's De Jong. Goulet. Rashford. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. It's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Yamal tries to clear. Vinicius Junior. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's nice. Bellingham. And here's Goulet. And one more try! And he's found the net! Valverde, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Rashford. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Balde. And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rashford. He's through here. Yamal. Shot at goal! Punched away, gets it away. Koundé. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Howson aim forwards. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Nice looking ball. Valverde takes a shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Goulet demonstrated great strength there when he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
De Jong, gently done. Oh, he's found support out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. He's in a great chance! Militao. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bellingham. That's going to go a long way. Koundé. De Jong. Rashford. Raphinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. Spread out to the left. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. That's not going far. It's De Jong. Koundé looking to hit the byline here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can get it clear. Rashford, Eric Garcia, and the shot! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Militao. Camavinga. Moved on forwards. Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres. Proves too strong. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Eric Garcia, too strong for his opponent there. Now it's Ferran Torres. Lobbed in behind. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. De Jong. Martin, forwards and with intent. And here's Rashford. Nice physical challenge. Mbappe. De Jong wins the duel this time. Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Courtois gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. That's Valverde. Balde does really well to win the ball there. Out of play for a throw. And it's Valverde. Ferran Torres. Looking to break at pace. That's a nicely weighted pass. He is through here. Rashford stood his ground strongly. That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Jong. Kubasi. It's an inviting looking ball that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Balde. De Jong. Mbappe. Aim forwards. Koundé cuts it out. Raphinha. Eder Militao wins the duel this time. Eric Garcia. It's Rashford! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rashford did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Yeah, he's fouled in there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And he's going direct. He can get that clear.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Referee has just said play on. Bellingham goes for a shot. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Balde. Whistle goes for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. De Jong. Good play on the left-hand side here. Raphinha. That has been cut short. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Without complication. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Moved on forwards. It's Rashford. And that has been clubbed away. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Oh, a delicate chip. Climbs up big! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Militao. Yamal. Raphinha. And here's Lewandowski. Nice interception, well timed. And it's played forward. Valverde. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Rashford. And he's managed to get free. Rashford played out to the left flank. And back out it comes. Howson. Militao. Goulet. Valverde carries the ball down the right. He has found the way through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
De Jong. Raphinha. Delicately. Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Lewandowski really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rashford. And now the breakaway. Can he latch on to this? Rashford. And it's Rashford. De Jong. Good take, and is he in?
Raphinha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Valverde. Camavinga tries making a foray down the right. Looking to go deep. Bit of a misjudgment. Balde.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bellingham. Martin cuts out the pass. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Kubasu. Martin. De Jong. And it's Bellingham. Arda Güler. He's had a shot! And here's Mbappe. It's run loose here. He's found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. Might be danger here. Out to the left it goes. Martin gets it away. Now it's Yamal. De Jong. And here's Raphinha. De Jong.
Camavinga, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Great defending, strong and determined. Eric Garcia, and the keeper's got it again. Calmly anticipates. Eder Militao. Chouameni forwards and with intent. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Balde does really well to win the ball there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's De Jong. De Jong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Goulet. Howson. Chouameni. Through it. Koundé. Aim forwards. Chouameni gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. And he's heaved it away. Ah, now can they counter? Eder Militao makes the interception. Goulet. Goulet chooses to go cross-field. Tries a measured ball. Dink through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Decent chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Eder Militao. Yamal. And he's well positioned here. Mbappe. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now that's well seen too. Kubasi. De Jong. Balde. And it's Rashford. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. And the break is on. Arda Güler. Played out to the right. Valverde with the cross. Rashford, who does have an assist to his name. Balde. Picks it up out wide. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Raphinha. Eric Garcia looking understandably energised after his goal. Played with finesse. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the keeper beats it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Eric Garcia.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Lovely feet. Vinicius Junior. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Rashford. That's a throw. De Jong. Eric Garcia, aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Eder Militao. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. And here's Raphinha. Raphinha! Oh, another save. Clears it away. Yamal. De Jong. Ambitious ball here. Howson can get it clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Koundé. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And he has been fouled there.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Mbappe. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Valverde. He's having a shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nice physical challenge.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Valverde. Bellingham. Now who's going to be first to this?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Raphinha, oh, good spread. And here's Lewandowski. Camavinga with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. A finish of the highest order. That was beautiful, something close to genius. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cross goes in there. And the keeper has it. Koundé. Martin, forwards and with intent. And it's Bellingham. Martin. Kubasi. Kubasi, gently done. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, sweet feet. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Chouameni. Koundé wins the duel this time. Eric Garcia. And here's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. Ah, he's given it away. It's Lewandowski! Bellingham. Halson. Played towards the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? He is through here. And that has been cleared. Lewandowski. Raphinha. De Jong. And it's Balde.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Raphinha. Lewandowski. Oh, super find. Yamal. Very nicely done. Time to deliver. That's tidy. Yamal's cross. Well read. And the danger is averted. Moved on forwards. And here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe spread out to the left. Nice control. Can he deliver? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Balde. 5 minutes left on the clock. Camavinga with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Goulart. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. And it's Alaba, out towards the flank. And here's Valverde. Valverde cross, a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Goulart. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Araujo. Rashford. Rashford goes on a charge down the left. Rashford. That's good play. Araujo. Rashford. Yamal. Yamal! Raphinha. Yamal. Tchouameni gets rid without sophistication. Koundé. Yamal. And here's Raphinha. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Valverde. Alaba. Goulet. Valverde. Eder Militao. In over towards the opposite flank. And here's Bellingham. Al-Kubasi trying to... Oh, shooting chance! Split-second reaction.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Rashford is there, and he can get that clear. Get a throw in. And it's Alaba. Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Thumps it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Can he shoot? Fran Garcia have it back and can go again. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius. And he shoots! Al-Kubasi herring after the ball here. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's played forward. And it's Arda Güler. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. Martin. Bellingham. Now it's Goulet. It's a goal! Deep into injury time! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very...
And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So there it is. What struck you most?